Oh, hi, Scout. Come here. Come here, buddy. Oh. Come here. Come here. Up. No, come here. Scout. Oh, come here. No. And he he keeps running at me and then running away. I'm glad you can actually see the stream. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Scout doing Scout things. Hey, Uli, how's it going? Welcome back. Welcome back. This is technically now the third Anno stream today. Considering that our first stream, we kind of crashed and then we had to continue. But here we are. We are just now selling in Albion. I'll quickly jump you into, if you are just jumping into the stream now, there's going to be part 1 and part 2 on the VODs, but this is where we were when we left off. We have the center of a very, very productive town, where everywhere from our Libertius to our plebeians, and then even all the way up into a separate, I guess, artisan, Equites residence. So I'm still working on a bunch of this stuff, especially up towards the center, but we have this nice arc between our construction. We have a bunch of farms over in this area. We have a bunch of lumber mills, as well as concrete. We even have started training our very first units. So that's really cool. We have a barracks here, as well as the production pipeline for weapons. Now, these are things that we'll definitely try to utilize sometime this stream. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, maybe you want to, you know, feel free to jump around. Right now, what I want to do... Ooh, bridge. Guys. Oh, no. All right, half the troops took the bridge. And also, we have slingers and archers. Actually, it's funny that the archers are the ones that are unlocked immediately, but the slingers you can unlock through tech. It's very low tech. Shots per minute. They shoot the same rate. What are they, just cheaper? Morale, head count, health. Offense is 2, range attack. They have a weaker offense. Their maintenance is lower. That's what it is. Yeah. All right. Let's get up all oh, you can queue up archers too. All right. We're gonna build out an army. We'll utilize them at some point. Also, we're looking to things like aqueducts and stuff right now. But right now, what I want to focus on is Albion, getting our colony off the ground. Now we have this really awesome settlement where we're gonna have like the center of our ports. We have this narrow strip of land that goes across to 2 different beaches. We have marsh on both sides, and then this really awesome mountain climb, even with a water source here flowing down the other side. Anyways, that's just really cool.
May I remind you of a certain topic?
Some buildings can only be built in the marsh. Yep, that's fair. We got that. But we have everything that we need for our waiters. They have all the food, all of the fashion, and all the public services that they could need. So we're gonna go ahead and now upgrade our very first guys. Now there's actually a decision here whether or not you want to play a Romano-Celtic and really kind of lean into some of the things that we've been playing on the previous place, like in Latium. What I'm trying to say is that they use tiles, they build with bricks, and they have a lot of very overlap with the actual Roman play style that we've already been doing. Or we can embrace full Celtic, and really embrace the reeds and get things like cheese and cloaks and things like that. Now, the boosted attribute for the Romano-Celtic is knowledge, while the Celtics is belief. I really wanted to show off the Celtic side specifically, but maybe because we've been focusing so hard on research, maybe I do the Romano-Celtic. Oh, I actually do need to queue another tech up. So let me go ahead. I'm just going to grab some of these baseline upgrades for the military. Ooh, a fire started. This will reduce upkeep cost of walls and increase attack speed of towers. That's just fine. Let's also go ahead and just increase, let's see. Increase the amount of right fighting squatting patrols on the streets. Sweet. And same thing with physicians, we'll increase those. And then from here, income effect area. Buildings near your fishing huts provide income. Oh, wait, that's really good. Hang on. You can click and drag too, it looks like. I definitely want to research that because we have a lot of fishing huts. Now, I do want to make sure that I complete the quest for the Romans. Again, there's going to be a lot of jumping back and forth between the different islands. It's just, that is the way it is. Let me see how many sails we have. We have 4 more sails. We need 4 more left. We also have this little drop-off of items here we can go ahead and drop. That'll be very nice for our plebeians, because they'll have an additional... what is it? Household good. And I can even try to purchase those if I want to. What I will do is actually, it looks like we've never discovered like the aggressive, the pirate or the raiders. So just for the sake of content, I'm gonna go down this way and explore that. We'll keep the flagship this direction.
Raiders roam these seas. If anyone here is friendly, it is certainly not.
Oh, a hostile encounter. We've actually just met him. That's awesome. You've encountered Queso Syracus. Raider, he is best known for buying and selling slaves in Latium. That is illegal. Maybe. Raiders are hostile parties that can be appeased with bribes or favors. They also make useful friends. Send a polite greeting or warn him about trading in your province. Let's warn him. He's a raider. I'm not going to pretend to be friendly with him. Religion, we are Minerva. That's fantastic. Additional knowledge in all residencies. That's so good. Holy cow. All right, no wonder we have so much science right now. What's this? +6 science. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's so good. All right, still trying to collect sales. All right, let's go. I'll keep an eye on that. That's only 7 minutes left on this mission. Uh-oh. That's not a lot of time. All right, sorry. I really need to make sure I get all of the sales over to the Emperor, because the Emperor already doesn't like us. Oh, no. Is there anywhere I can buy some more of these? I probably could have looked at that for a while ago.
A new unit has been recruited.
Oh, you know what? Probably who's selling them is our friend over here. Oh my god, he is selling them. I have a ship nearby.
Waiting for your decree. What could you possibly require? So, Praetor.
6 minutes, eh? All right, how much do I have here?
We stand waiting.
Ruins are being rebuilt. I don't know what burnt that down. Oh, it was the fire.
What could you possibly require? Neptune's finest! Ready!
Hang on, I'm just trying to make sure I get all the sales I need here. I could speed up the clock just a little bit. Looks like we're just gonna buy some.
Waiting for your decree.
Looks like we're probably, yeah, we're gonna have to buy the 2.
Time flies, as do we.
Time flies, as do we. All right. Let's quickly come in here. Let's grab these resources.
Humble offerings, I know.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to buy 50.
These things go.
All right, we're having both my boats sail up this direction. Sweet, we got archers as well. And then we're gonna play around with all this stuff. All right, so in terms of deciding between Romano-Celtic or Celtic, I guess, what do you guys want to see? All right, see you later, Uli. I'll catch you later, bud.
What could you possibly require?
All right, let's speed this along. They should make it. We're right here. Fish market was discovered. Amazing. Amazing, dude. Oh, okay, so they grouped up together. 2 minutes left. Wow, this is way too close.
Finest. Ready.
Disney gal. Oh my goodness, she figured out the prime. Hey, welcome in, Disney gal. How you doing? How much do you like Anno? All right, there we go. I gave 50. There we go. There's all the sales. No shot. We're 1 wood short. No. No, 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 no.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Wood. No, that's lumber. No. No way. How was I 1 short? Oh no. Gosh dang it. Oh, he's gonna be so pissed. Oh, that's a bummer, dude.
We stand waiting.
Oh, they're never gonna make it.
What could you possibly require?
53 seconds? Yeah, we're not making it.
Neptune's
Oh gosh, that's actually really frustrating. What the heck? How was I 1 wood short? Dorian wants a defense pact. I'll take that.
waiting for your decree.
I can't believe that happened.
We advance.
This is just, oh my god, I'm so close.
Waiting.
Oh, this is just like when I get Benti. Failed his request. -10 reputation. Oh, okay, Governor. Please don't,
Ready.
Yikes. That's actually a really bad. That's actually a really bad deal. Yikes. Anyways, okay. Where do I check my reputation with the governor again, or the emperor? Diplomacy.
Always busy.
Oh, okay. There's him. Upper reputation in -19. Wow. Wow. All right. That's okay. I guess we're rebels. Okay. Actually, wait. How bad is that? So, oh, what did I just click? Supporter.
In the market for a few,
So if you increase your relationship with the governor, You actually get other bonuses, it looks like. Can reroll items at traders. 50% better prices for goods with all Emperor representatives. 20% better prices for items. Nice. You can even get 7 island cost is lowered. And force other governors to be your specialists, even if you're not allied. Or reduce reputation cost for war declarations. Or defensive alliance with the Emperor. Now, if we get down... Where are we at? Negative 19. Island costs are going to be increased. Amphitheater cannot host something. Trade embargo with all Emperor representatives. Oh my goodness. And then rebellion. And the Emperor sends waves of ships to attack rebels. Alrighty. That's not good.
Ooh, delightful.
Oh, there's a trade treaty. Oh wait. Request non-aggression pact.
To be unforgettable is a form of immortality.
What is this doing? Religious differences, petty, these are reasons for her not to give me a non-aggression pact. These are reasons for. All right, we'll confirm.
Terms are acceptable.
Terms are acceptable. Alrighty. Anyways, Albion. So that's actually, I think we're going to upgrade into the Celtics. We, of course, have a big... Alright, we're not very robot anyways, apparently, so... Now we're going to make some buildings here, buildings there. And, yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade our first... I just built those guys. So, upgrade our first guys. We're going to go for the boosted attribute. We're going to go into Celtics.
Forging ahead.
And the Celtics, you'll see, use the Waddle and Dub. Waddle and Dub. Basically, we're going to be using reeds for construction materials. Hey, you bring light in. How's it going? We're going to be having a bunch of items to produce, like cheese and beer. Oh my goodness, beer. Tarragon is doubtful if you're choosing the Celtic path, having once fought against barbarians. Alright, thanks, bud. City status increase. Alright, so let's start off by getting some production built up. Now, these, I might as well put it around the same production area that we have over here. Just to make sure that this warehouse doesn't get overloaded, I might actually just dump a second warehouse in. Because we're going to have a bunch of other items here. Now, it takes... The reeds gather every minute. Mud dryers gather every 130. And the laborer's yard produces every minute. Anyways, we'll put a laborer's yard here. And we'll have a mud pit. As well as one of these guys. And these items will both combine over here to get us our resources. Now, of course, this is another one of these. Now, remember, the reeds that we use for shoes, this produces every minute. The shoes only produce every 2 minutes. So you could have your reeds producing, supporting 2 different shoe weavers, or you can have one reed gatherer supporting your shoes. And then also supporting some of your laborer's yard. I'll probably just end up having more shoes being supported.
Marsh is anything but empty. Get your face in. Riddled with delights.
Oh, sorry, this is 1-to-1. The reeds and the... So it's the mud dryer that's slower. I'll just go ahead and make 2 mud dryers. That produces every 3... so that'll produce 2 every 3 minutes. 2 mud every 3 minutes. Ooh, you know what? I could actually have had it over here in this marsh pile, which would have been... Oops. Kind of nice, actually. To get this equalized, how much we need? A cheese and beer, good choice. True. True. I'm having a hard time figuring out these ratios right now. This produces every... This will produce 3 reeds every 3 minutes. This will produce 2 reeds every 3 minutes. Or sorry, 2 mud every 3 minutes. Sometimes the Anno math actually breaks my head, and I can't. I don't know why. Oh my goodness, dude. Look at this area. This is so cool. So to produce our cheese, we'll be needing ox. And ox do need to be in the marshlands. The cheese itself brings happiness, so I want to have this next to all my housing. Right here with my market. But the ox can be out this direction. Preferably far away enough from these buildings to reduce the penalty. Oh, perfect placement. That produces every minute. The cheese is every 2, so we can actually support 2 dairy farms with 1 ox. We'll leave it just 1-to-1 for now. We will need more wattle and dub. Oh, right. So this will take 3 of these to produce 1 every 30 seconds. This needs 2. So the ratio is gonna be 3 mud dryers to 2 reed gatherers and 2 labor yards. Okay.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of
Of course, we're gonna need a lot more smiths for that. Ooh. Spare you a bit of iron for the festival we planned. And actually, I do have iron.
Me and some of the other lassies were planning a wee festival. Celebrate the craft, you can.
Oh, a
Spare us
game of
bit
a Thodril.
Something to work with.
Ben Ballion escorts an equestrian woman and her teenage daughter into your praetorium with barely contained rage. The matron complains that her willful daughter has refused her betrothal to an elderly senator. The girl insists on destroying our family for the love of some boy. Ben Ballion adds context. The father is deceased, therefore the young woman is free from the authority of Patricia Potetas. Legally, you may assume that role. Decide the girl's fate. All right. Force her to marry a senator. Adding into prestige, but lowering her happiness. Allow her to marry her lover. Adding to happiness, but lowering her prestige. Or order the girl to serve Vestal virgins at a temple. Well, okay. Considering that someone might be watching this, I think I have to make the choice to choose to marry your actual lover, right? Freedom! All right, so we're gonna have 2 of these. We're gonna have 3 mud brick things, and then we need more reeds as well. All right, those are gonna be having some reduced health because they're next to the ox farm, but they're already in the marsh, so it is what it is. Okay, here's more troops, by the way. Very nice. Deliver 30 ore to this girl. Okay. Ore? How are we gonna produce ore here? Oh, yeah, look. Also, by the way, it looks like, in terms of city watch buildings, the hospital is actually what we get first. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that over here, behind the tavern. That should hit most of my buildings. We have repair cranes unlocked. Governor Villa. Anyways, all right, so we're starting to get our reeds built. So I can go ahead and build the ox farm now. Very good. And then I'll be able to build this as well. I'm actually gonna go ahead and go over to Latium. I'm gonna see if I can get one of my ships to deliver that iron for this person. Let's drop off the wood. Let's see if I can grab the... See if we have raw iron sitting around. We do? Alright, let's grab iron. And I'm also just gonna grab some construction materials for us. So I'll grab a bunch of tiles. Let's see, what else could we want? Consumable goods. Let's just grab some... I'm trying to think about items I'm going to need down there. But I think we'll just keep it at that. Let's also grab a bunch of lumber and timber. Let's send this ship to Albion. And we'll send it to my island. Switch province. Okay. There it goes. So we'll wait for our flagship to arrive down here. In the meantime... Now, you could, of course, be building in grids with the Celts. You could also be building in other more organic structures. For the sake of just, like, my own sanity, I'll keep doing grids for now. But let's also look at beer production, because we're going to need a lot more... We need a lot more people on this island. So... Oops. Alrighty. So, island belief, island knowledge. All okay. Let's look at the barley farm. So we need to grow barley. But I do not have fertility for it. All right, so we just need to go ahead and get more smiths then. If I don't just settle a new island altogether.
So wary, Praetor.
Like, does this island have barley? This island does have barley. So, for instance, I could go over here to settle this additional island. Or this... Oh, that starting island does not have barley. All right. We also have a quest here. And I'm kind of scared of talking to him because I don't want to fail.
The new governor. You're welcome to drop in at the hill fort of the capital.
Oh, we found the hill fort.
Thanks. Their chief.
So this is a nice Celtic island. Very nice. I like that they got this this rock shrine and this sky horse. What resources do they have? Oh, they actually have a bunch of wattle and dub. I could absolutely purchase that to supercharge my construction right now. Where's my boat? There you are. So yeah, let's do that. They're also selling ships. Oh, hell yeah. Let me get some more boats.
Weird. You buying a boat from a Breton boy?
Hey, I'll buy a boat from any boy.
All handmade, obviously.
Time flies, as do we.
Alrighty, new options available. So you'll see we actually just unlocked tiles. The smiths, even though when you first unlock them, you need to build a water and dub, they do unlock the ability to work your tile production as long as you, as soon as you get up to your secondary workforce. Now, we do unlock things like the recreational ground. This will increase health and happiness and prestige, as well as the phantom. This increases belief and knowledge. Now, these, I need to figure out where I want to put them. The recreational ground is like a fighting ground, which is awesome. But having them, let's see. How are we going to structure... Let's say we're going to have something along the lines of a road that comes out this way. Maybe I can. Do something like this. And then this road is going to go up this way. Curve up here. Now, getting a lot of twists and turns seems actually not that difficult as long as you're doing, like, small sections. But we're eventually going to have, like, some fortification up this way. I think that looks fun. Now, you're going to need the mud dryers again for tiles. So... It's 130 to 1. I'm sure there's some ratio you could figure it out with mud dryers and all this other stuff here. But for now, let me see. Do I have a charcoal kiln yet? I do not yet. So let's put a charcoal kiln up this way. Oh, you know what? I should just put it over here. That way I can have the mud dryer over this way. I'll build this road out here. That'll allow us to put the tile maker out here. So 130. So this would produce You need 3 mud dryers to 2 tilers. And 1 charcoal kiln. This is going to be a lot in terms of workforce. But I think it'll be okay.
It'll have to wait. I'm a touch busy.
I'm a touch busy. Dude, the freaking accents, I love it. But I'll just throw a warehouse down here. It's not 100% optimized, but I think that'll work just fine. We can actually choose a religion for this island. And I think we're gonna focus on cockles is one thing we can grab. There's also the god of war. Mercury does, let's see, tradecraft. Passive trade is more profitable and depose trading piers, warehouse, and harbor warehouses produce additional prestige. Whoops. Epona, capture the hearts of Rome cavalry. Oh, production for any humble husbandry. And production buildings provide additional population. And then lastly, Cernunos. Now, here we are. This is probably where I want to be. If you want to go Celtic. Eel production, beaver production, small birds, resin. This guy looks amazing, too. This is definitely a Celtic god. For now, let's just go ahead and pick out Neptune to boost some production. Oh shoot, did I switch these ships around? Wait, where are my goods? Didn't I just buy a bunch of goods? Oh, I guess I didn't. Well.
We stand waiting.
I guess you gotta go back. We could totally settle that island for beer for now, though. Let me just see what I got here. So the central part of my island is gonna be... This is like a nice, like, little port. But centrally, I want to be over this way. Oh, maybe I can actually put this here. Let me go back into planning mode. I like the idea of having these fighting grounds like in front of our huge passage. I think for now, just putting the buildings right here will work out great for me. I'm going to go ahead and quickly put down a new market tavern. Just because I'm going to end up having a lot of housing around this area. What is happening? Alright, construction is definitely confusing. All right, let me put my fighting grounds. Wow, these roads really aren't that effective at spreading my radius. Gosh, please, please. Man, what's going on? So it's the fact is that I'm. Which side is the diagonal? Yeah, this direction is diagonal. See how the grids get bigger? How many hours I've logged into this game? Not many. I kind of just started last night. So, like literally last night I started playing. I had the game for about a week and I wasn't even able to really touch it. But, so it's going to be pretty low. It's also not, it's kind of hard to track as well because I've played like a beta. Not on my own machine for 4 hours, and then I played another beta on not my machine. Then I played another beta. I'll take a benevolent loan, sure. And now I'm playing like another like pre-release. So, devotion missing. What is happening? Fortuna. Wait a second. Oh no, this is fine. There you go. Set the patron.
Athletes need.
Definitely still, everything is a work in progress.
Official. The diplomats will sort us out.
We're all friends here.
Through the way.
Let's grab some more resources. Wow, sorry, I feel like I got totally derailed. Trying to make this work. Anyways, where is up? Up is... Oh, we're just facing north right now. Hang on, which way's the diagonal? Is this the grid? Alright, oh, okay, so this is the up and down grid. This is diagonal grid, because you'll see it goes from 4 squares to 3. Like, things get bigger when you have to rotate it. It's very weird. Anno11700. Oh, Anno11700 I could get you a more proper answer on. Actually, I could not because that I think I played in multiple different places. Oh, just kidding. 160 hours in Anno11700. Wow, that's crazy. You know what? Actually, I just realized. So when we are building our smiths, we're kind of focusing on the Celtic population, but we'll be able to re-unlock the Roman Celtic tier 2 residents once we get to tier 3 of the Celtics. So I might be able to do this thing where I have a bunch of Celts down here on the island, on the base of the island, while I have a bunch of my Roman Celtic brethren up this direction. So I'm just gonna full send on my Celtic area down here, having a battlements down this way, as well as the Faunum. And I don't know. I'll figure all this out. Anyways, I'm just gonna start unlocking these buildings and figure out what this is like. So the recreation ground. Oh, look at this freaking tree, dude.
Sure, you know yourself.
So that's gonna add happiness, health, and prestige. And this building will be adding my religion and my faith. We actually have more research to unlock. Now, this is where I'm getting to the part of the tech tree that I have not seen. I don't know what I should be researching anymore. But let's look at this. Safe havens allows the placement of Latium's coastal production buildings in water. Ooh. Actually, I think I want to go up. Oh, Albion. Oh, I see. There's like an Albion section. So this is going to have a bunch of, yeah, things to do with the marshes, while this is the Latium economic section. Oh, stone walls? Hell yeah, dude. Let me get stone walls. And legionnaires? And cover positions. Okay, cool. We're going to upgrade. We're going to get all that stuff. That's awesome. Now, we're going to have a little bit of decorating to do over here. It looks like we have a lot of the same decorations. But I think the mud is gonna look good. Yeah. And our blocks here. And then we can even add some trees on these central aisles. All right, cool. Ooh, we have a festival. Alright. Wow, dude, sorry, my brain is not working today. Neptulia Festival. Ship's construction speed 100%. Ship construction cost negative 50%. Random specialist. Pay for festival. Fantastic. Yeah, that's cool. We'll be able to get more ships. Not that I needed ships around here. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade a lot more of our smiths. There we are. Now I can get trousers or torques. It looks like the... Ooh, this involves copper and mines. All right, let's look at where we can get the copper mines built. Oh, I also have this here. I could definitely focus on getting some copper production up this way. Now, the wire twister can go in our city center. It's a big fire risk, but it also makes a lot of prestige. So that's cool. So let's go ahead and get a copper mine. We'll be able to get even more fish cockles and things over this way if we want to. But let's also grab some charcoal. Oh, it looks like I actually cut down too many trees by building that road. There we go. There's now enough. Okay. So we'll have these resources. And actually, I can go ahead and just put it over here by this warehouse. And that'll just add a little bit of prestige. This should be able to deliver there just fine. Oh, actually, it cannot. I'm gonna claim this island while we're sitting here. And then I can actually go ahead and just jump straight to the drinking horns for the household item or the ceremonial shield. Looks like the Horner actually uses our ox that we already have placed. And these ox are going to the cheese at a 1-to-2 ratio. We only have one kitchen, so it looks like just the same ox farm will also support our Horner, which is going to increase happiness and income. So I want to have this place in our city. Now we do need to have tin. Do I have tin on this island? Oh, I don't. I don't have tin for... You'll look at your island fertility and you don't have specific like iron mine, copper mine, silver mine, but you do have fertilities for each. However, I don't have tin on this island, so I'm gonna have to pause that production. This island does not have tin either. It has copper and granite. Silver. Oh, I think tin is in Latium. Potentially.
Mariners, forward!
Oh, my flagship is here. Hell yeah, dude. Let's deliver that iron and all these other goods. What's this? Ransom demand. You're a lucrative attack target. What you do? Refuse and accept the risk? Alright.
See how it is.
Let me make sure my stuff is safe back home. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead. Why am I... What? Why are you grabbing my military when I try to grab around here?
Simple serves best.
There we go. I'm gonna try to...
Have sighted new land.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna actually start building some more military ships. And actually, technology-wise, what I could do is I could try to unlock the new boat, the Triene. So I can build that next. For now, I'll just build a couple military ships. And then I'll be able to patrol the waters to defend things like my trade ships. How does it keep resetting itself to Civ 7? I don't know why it's doing that. Thanks, Aquarius. Oh gosh, and I didn't have the drops on again. So if I can't do the drinking horns, I have to do this very complicated production pipeline. All right. Oh man, tin. Uh-oh. We have raiders up here too. We actually have raiders nearby.
All hands!
Rome rules here, so back off. I'm sure that'll be just fine.
What could you possibly require?
Oh, here's a bunch of items. Let me upgrade my harbor so I can drop these off. Including the wood here.
Waiting for your decree.
So this is a pentacounter without any defenses. And here's my flagship. And this is a trireme.
What could you possibly require?
I'm gonna number my ships so I know what they're doing. Now this this island can actually trade with other islands, but we'll have to see about that in a minute. Yeah, it looks gorgeous. Yeah, dude, and this is on low settings. It's in 4K, but low graphic quality. I had it my very first stream. I had everything up on high, and yeah, it's a gorgeous game. They're freaking nailing the look.
Greetings. Watch out for the returning discus.
The returning discus. Amazing. Who's settled over here? Tarragon is settled over here. Do I have trade rights with him? We do. All right. Let me see. What is he selling?
Only the humble retreats of our countrymen.
He's selling olive, bread, weapons, also sails and rope. Sweet. He's actually requesting sardines here. So tin, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to settle a new island for. I just am not exactly sure where yet. Oh, here. This island has tin. And it is tiny. All right, let's look around. Look for a bigger one. In the meantime, I'm gonna get our getting some clothes online. Now I have these crops and sheep. Okay, cool. I can do that. So let's get the. What's it? 30 seconds for sheep, 1 second for the weld crop, and 130 for the houser. So you need to have 3 housers, 2 weld crops, and 1 sheep farm. Okay. Let's just go ahead and place some of these farms over here in this little production area. Oh, shoot. Oh, geez. All right, so we'll have some crops growing over here. Like so. And then we need a small sheep farm as well. And I'll just go ahead and toss that over here. Yeah, it gets a little bit complicated building on the... Oh, the diagonals. All right. Anyways, that should all come online here relatively quickly. And get our supply chains online. Here's our boats.
Waiting for your decree.
Now this is pretty dang close to the raiders, but maybe that's okay. I'm upset we didn't get tin over here. I think I should probably start with some basic wood cutting though. Just get this island started. for when I need it. Now it looks like the
Construction of a ship has finished.
trading post does provide you a little bit of workforce, so you can work these small jobs before
Our scouts have sighted new land.
you need to expand.
We stand waiting.
All right, so this island also has tin and barley. It is absolutely tiny though. There's so much marsh. Oh my god. But at least it has some marsh. This island doesn't have any marsh. Oh, dude, look at this, though. Oh, basalt. Well, so what are we looking for here? Mountain slots. Maybe this is it.
We advance.
I'm going to split my ships up. And we're going to keep on exploring through here.
Lente.
Oh yeah, we're definitely... Huh.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
There's another island. Look at that freaking mountain. Holy cow. Dude. No tin. Looks pretty sick, though.
What could you possibly require?
Why is that not letting me rotate? Weird.
This is a piece I wouldn't mind being buried with.
Oh yeah, the radios are gonna be a much bigger problem on this in Albion for sure. I will need to figure out how to get beer online over here and then trade beer over to the other island. Of course, it's gonna involve... The barley itself is just my waiters. But it requires... Yeah, it's gonna require resources being sent over there.
Ready.
So let's grab a bunch of construction material. And we're gonna sail over here.
As do we.
Some things aren't for the faint of nose.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
This island has tin, no barley. Oh yeah, very small. A lot of these islands are very, very small. Oh, shoot. Ship's under attack. Oh, it's over...
What could you possibly require? We stand waiting.
Wait, why do I have 2 pentacounters here? I need my warships.
Ready. Who will guard the guards?
Oh, gosh. Okay. They're here. So I'm just using a catapult to fight this. Because this guy doesn't have any ship hull. Okay.
Destina Lente.
So I need to get this boat to move. And get out of here. Stop getting shot. Oh, that was a direct hit. Come on, catapult. Fire! Please? There it goes. You missed! Oh, gosh dang it. Please.
Praetor.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Oh, that ship got away. They're starting to shoot this one. Oh, goodness.
Waiting.
Catapult. You missed! Oh, you hit. Nice. That was every single arrow hit. Crazy. Can this one hit? Can that one hit? Oh, I missed. Into the rescue. Stop him.
Well, that's a write-off.
Woo! Okay, we saved our ship. That's a write-off. That's hilarious. Deliver the weapons back home.
Action be our shield.
I believe I unlocked the trieme. Right? Surely. Oh, not yet. Okay. New treaty. I don't know. All right. Back to Albion.
Don't be going to market for a friendly horse. Song and a war.
All right, we can actually do a lot in this area. Specifically getting wells down. Just because I'll need them in this general area to reduce our fire problem. Like so. And I can actually build our governor villa now. Now I could totally put the villa down here and get a ton of prestige. But having it up here just seems so awesome, dude. And then just having a whole city up here? Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Holy hell, yeah. Sick. All right. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to start building a whole extra town up here. Specifically starting with the market and the tavern. And I can put a bunch of housing up here. And this is going to be much more in our Roman style. Where we're going to have a bunch of... Yeah, awesome. Specifically having some spinners as well. Though we might as well put the reed shoes in too. We can, of course, just sneak in a little bit of other buildings, including latrine. Look at the cohort. Oh, that's sick, dude. Yeah, having this entire city up here is gonna be so cool.
Time flies.
All right, I think we have to settle this island over here. Specifically for the tin. That's very expensive.
Put that in your
Non-aggression pact, nice. But yeah, this island over here that's been growing.
What could you possibly require?
I'm just gonna drop off some of these resources. Because I think most of them I actually want to send over this way. But I also need to defend that ship. Because it looks like there's raiders nearby. Cool. So there's be a bunch of housing out this way. Got some cockles, some eel. As well as a warehouse out this way. Oh, he's out of wood. All right, so this city is going to slowly start rebuilding its wood supply. Meanwhile, this city... Oh, wow. This city is not going to have much of a wood supply at all. So I have to be very careful. And probably just end up sending resources down this way. Now, I can probably be buying ships instead of building them. This is a pentacounter. Yeah, 5,000 gold. I'll send this back home so that I can ship wood over to the new island, or the new area. Yeah. And I'll make sure to escort them.
What could you possibly require?
Now I'm going to plan for some tin up here. I can actually have tin down there as well. But for the most part, what I'm going to have to do is just sneak down this way. Little wavy road business. All right. But this is the idea, is this island is pretty much just here for tin. That doesn't require smiths, though. It might be tough. Now, we might have to drain some of the marsh here to make this work out for us, but I'm not entirely sure. Right now, I just know that this is cool as hell. Now, I should be able to actually build troops up here as well. Military, yeah. So, I'll need iron. And there is an iron mine up here. Hell yeah, dude. I like having the iron supply not being cut off. Actually, it might go better down here to have some production down this way. Yeah, that works out great because this is also offset. But this is our idea here. We'll be able to have like wooden barricades and be able to cut off like this end of the island for like defensive fortifications. Sick. Not incredibly important, but I think it's kind of cool. What is this? Quest. Oh, delivered to Festival Bonfire. 20 beer, 10 roast beef, and 10 sausages? Where do I even get that?
We stand waiting.
Sweet, my boat made it here. So let's drop off my goods. You certainly have enough room to be getting eels for food. But in terms of my market, I think that stuff's going to have to go up this way. Or maybe it will be down here. Because we will have room for some basic housing here. Oh, that's the diagonal. Alrighty. Yeah, that's definitely a diagonal there. I guess we really don't have much room here. So I don't really have the luxury to play around too much. But definitely a reed shoe place here. There we go. Maybe I can actually get some room for some basic wood. But we'll have to see. The OCD alert. Yeah, the corner with no road, eh?
What could you possibly require?
All right, so this pentacounter, I think I'm gonna set up an internal trade route. Escorted. And send some wood. Just 25 is fine. Because I do need to make sure I still have enough wood production up here for all of this fun stuff.
One of your cities is at risk of a great fire.
Our main city is at risk of fire. That's fine. Oh, she wants to settle somewhere? Oh, Albionic research is now available. Alright, technology-wise, yeah, so we can now actually research towards this end of the tech tree. Woodland rebirth. Oh, here we are. Woodlands can plant trees on meadows rather than requiring a forest. Oh, that's huge. That's a really big deal. Governor Villa also adds a workforce in Albion. That's good. Case of emergency. City watch building types can be built in marshlands. Harbor Mastery allows the placement of Albion's coastal production buildings in water. Drainage. That's a big one. Drainage canals. Ooh, the Blood of Terra allows iron mines to produce even without iron deposits, so you can build iron anywhere. Interesting. So I theoretically now I can finally start building lumberjack huts outside in the open meadow territory, and it will just start growing trees. That's actually a really big deal, especially over on this island that we just started, because there's nothing but like open meadow out this way and up here. I guess there's more up this way. Oh, jeez. Come on. Turn. Turn. There we go. Oh, yep, we're out of wood over here.
We stand waiting.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of raiders to deal with over here. Maybe I should be sending boats from Mineland. Lycia Ma wants to settle this settlement. That's fine. I don't plan to settle there. Some goods are in short supply. Which goods, buddy? Which goods are in short supply? I hope he's not talking about the home continent. Because if something happens like you run out of food, it really tanks everything. Let me look at all islands of Latium. Porridge is low. Bread has no production. Why does bread have 0 production? You have wheat. You have flour. Just kidding, bread is back producing. Okay, that was a little intermediate thing. Oh, it's because my pots ran out. That's what happened, and I think he freaked out because I don't have any resin up this way. Because I didn't feel like upgrading this island residencies. Diana is here with a quest.
Ready. What could you possibly require?
Let's actually set up a trade route with this ship to buy that item specifically from our NPC friend. Oh, I guess he wants help too.
Very good, Are.
Let's also, yeah, let's buy some of this, and we'll deliver it. Establish a route. So we'll start buying some resources. All right, so we have a couple of quests here. Diana wants a quest.
I don't know where she is, but she must be on one of Syracus's ships.
Oh shoot,
Find
Syracuse
her
is.
before she gets sold off to Minerva knows where.
Oh no.
Waiting.
All right. Let me go after some of his. Oh, that's a lot of raid ships.
Waiting for your decree.
All right, let me grab my military ships
Require.
and.
Oh, Governor, you have to do something. That rotten Syracuse has captured one of my ancillae. She sang to me when I was tiny. Please, you have to help her.
All right, let's see if I can build triremes now. I can. Awesome. So this is the tier 2 ship. I can actually get 2 archer towers. My goodness. A ship mast and oars. Interesting. Let's go double archer tower and oars should be fine for me. Now, of course, I don't have my flagship here, so that's over in Albion. There's a bunch of quests I just signed up for. I should not have signed up for all those quests. I'm just trying. I just want to build this area, guys, please. Oh, I have a seafaring. Oh, I have a captain here.
We stand. Waiting.
There's my trireme. Here's my flagship. My flagship is escorting a boat. I don't want to be doing that. Let me send my flagship back home, actually. And maybe he can start doing some of those missions that we just signed up for. Let's see. I can actually build out an iron mine here. Our iron production as well. Ooh, and we can build shrines now. I could also build a Ophidium down here to boost a few things. We have paved roads. Oh my goodness, guys. I've unlocked so many things I just realized. Oh yeah, we're at that point in the game where you have like 5 different islands you're trying to manage. Oh boy. Okay, where's the barley on our beer island? Barley farm. All right, so it looks like it's 2 barley farms to 1 malt house to 2 breweries again. Oh, so okay, sweet. So we got a barley set up. And that's pretty much what I needed this island for, was just barley. That's funny.
A ship is under attack.
Alright, cool. My ships are fighting over here.
Ready!
Attacking this quest target. The archer towers are definitely doing some work. I need to make sure they're missing on their ballista shots, though.
Oh no, she wasn't on this one.
Oh, of course she wasn't on that ship. Which ship is are they gonna be on?
The die is cast. We advance.
We're gonna sail to Diana's harbor here for. I have a couple of different quests I'm trying to juggle there. Now we're gonna grow hemp. We're gonna grow barley. Have a great time. I definitely need a latrine over by the tavern. For all those guys. And then I'm gonna make a little bit more barley farm out this way. Hello? Oh, nice. You can see them cutting down the trees and everything. Alright, we'll have a bunch of barley over here. That means I can grab a ship.
Gentle's finest. Ready!
Here's my 2 pentacounters. Create a trade route. I need to grab barley from here to here.
What could you possibly require?
Alright, that ship has a trieme. I need another trieme. Let me see what I can buy here. Pentacounter. Pentacounter. Oh, maybe I should have left my flagship over here. Whoops. I guess I could build a shipyard.
Your people are ailing.
Looks like we do have a disease. Where is that at?
Future citizens unite.
Oh gosh, what is this bug? What?
Simple serves best.
Let me grab the shipyard. What the heck?
Sagittari.
There we go. Yeah, we'll be building our military ships and getting those started. It looks like, oh yeah, our ships... our fishing boats are giving us income. So spreading these out is actually very nice. And then also just having more than we need is actually quite fun. Alright, we sailed to Diana's Harbor.
I love trading secrets.
Waiting for your decree. So away, Praetor.
What?
Waiting.
Alright, a trader is concerned about recent attacks from raiders. Now a ship is missing. You are to blame. The trader's ship was attacked by raiders right after departing from Diana's Harbor. I sailed to Diana's Harbor. Sailed to Triumph. Oh, okay. I don't know what we just found out, but...
Praetor.
The lad's gearing up to chase his first cheese.
Prefer a reed shoe to a sandal. Local, see?
Anyways, what I need is... I need the... Oh my god, come on. I need to be able to work the frickin' tin, man. In mind. Shorter workforce because you need to have some smiths. That is fine. Actually, I can't upgrade these. I can actually not upgrade to the alderman because that is still unlocked.
Construction of a ship has finished.
All right. So these smiths should be just fine staying here.
There's good eating on cockles, and not just for crabs.
All right, so you had your fashion. Be a very small area. All right, cool. We'll have a nice small population here that they'll all be working. All right, cool. And then we'll get some of these smiths. They'll work up here in this tin mine. And honestly, I should probably have 2 different tin mines. Where can I get copper? Copper I can get on the main island. So yeah, we'll just have 2 tin mines up here.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
There we go. And we'll have the smiths living down here in the city. There we go. Now they're not going to need to actually satisfy more of their resources here. All they really need is to work the tin, and so we can send that back. So let me also go to this trade route that I have, and we'll grab the tin and drop it off back there.
We stand waiting.
Now I should probably defend specifically the other trader for now. I will send some of these new boats I've been building over the... hello? Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
We stand waiting.
Alright, quest-wise, what is this? Begin a ship escort. Oh, okay.
That cheese is just
Dude, I can't wait to get this freaking tin online. Oh my gosh, this is taking forever. Alright. So, now that the ship is sending... Oh my goodness, the raiders are right here.
Waiting for your decree.
Oh, invalid target. Are they not at war with us? No, they are. Oh, dang. I wish that... Okay. There's a little bit... Alright, that's fine. That'll work. It looks like you can actually upgrade... Oh, you could upgrade the wooden fences straight to stone. Oh, sick. Oh, looks like we need more workforce up here. They actually need more food and more tunics, too. Cool, that'll be able to deliver just fine. All right.
So, Triator. Neptune's finest. Ready.
I don't know. I'm trying to get this ship to... I can't escort that ship, so instead, I'll go hunt down some more ships. All right, while we're waiting for our horns and our last household item to get done in Albion, I am going to go back to Latium and see if I can get the... some of our other stuff online here. We do have... Oh, actually, hang on. I actually want to play around with what we just found out about. And that's going to be our walls. So looking at military buildings, we have things like wooden gates. We have stone gates now. We also have stone archer towers if you really want to get really granular with your palace. But for now... Oh yeah, that's concrete and everything.
Shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
A shortage of workforce? What happened? Oh, don't tell me they ran out of food.
Even if I only buys a carrot at the market, I'm buying it for me.
I'm buying it for me. Yeah. Specialists. Oh, another specialist.
Your orders?
More prestige. Nice. Let's look at our consumer goods. And consumer goods are no garum. That's fine. No tunics or pelliuses. We have bread. We have fish. We have porridge.
Fish is the salt of the sea.
All right, I guess we gotta get more farming done. I'm just gonna place these really quickly because I kind of am tired of working on the tier 1 and 2 stuff. So I'm going to start placing these pretty much wherever.
Circumstances change. Let us re-enter negotiations.
Alicia Amara revokes your trade treaty? Okay. They say the demand for fish and porridge is also high. Alright, so we'll just grow out our food supply then. Oh, I should be able to have an encampment, can't I? For these troops that are sitting around? Yes, grants troops the encampment command while on home islands.
Sagittary.
Move in formation.
Here.
A ship is under attack.
Ship is under attack. That's fine. I'm actually hunting down his ships.
Cohorts at your command.
Now, where's this encampment? How's balancing with catastrophes now? Do they change anything compared to the demo? In Anno? Catastrophes? I'm not fully familiar with how... what they've done with the catastrophes.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Hey, look, we found someone. Wait, we just picked up the servant.
Festina Lente.
Destroy their ships to find the missing servant. We just found her. All right, I don't know, man.
Salve, Praetor.
We certainly need a repair crane. Oh, fire, health, and happiness. All right, okay. So how have they done with balancing these numbers? It's so I feel like I never figured out how to really manipulate a lot of these. In terms of health, it's definitely been easier when you start unlocking, you know, sanitation. Wells help a ton with fires. Watchtowers help a ton with happiness. What I've been also looking into is things like aqueducts. These help out a ton when it comes to fire safety. I just haven't really even had a chance to play around with these yet, or any of the equites. I was working on... What was I doing? I'm at that point in the day, guys. I'm exhausted. But yeah. Oh, look at this. Placing walls, like, around the palace, having it extra fortified. That's hilarious. That was probably very expensive. Also, what the heck is going on with my workforce? Why is it so low?
Construction of a ship has finished.
Am I new to Anno? I have played Anno 1800 quite a bit. I played Anno117 in a few of these demos. But I would say it's definitely not my main game. And I haven't been following everything super heavily. What did he just say? I'm also at that part of the night where I'm just, oh, wow, okay. Okay, I've seen this before. Where all your production goes to 0 and flatlines. I don't know what causes that. But, like, literally, like, supply is 0. The only thing I've seen that fixed that before was saving and reloading, so we're going to do that. Because it shouldn't be that bad. Nope, still -5. What happened?
A trader should know the ocean. I dip my toes inside every chance I get.
Production's at 11% for the fishery. Why? They have food. They have fish, they have porridge, they have bread.
That's her! Governor, quick! She can't swim! Please, save her! Don't worry, Phoebe.
Okay.
We'll get...
I think,
What could you possibly require?
One of
Oh,
your
my
cities
flagship's
is
back.
at risk of a great fire.
hello?
Waiting for your decree.
Oh yeah, we have her.
Time flies. As do we.
I think the quest just realized we already rescued her. Yeah, it just realized we already rescued her. Played every demo of Anno117 more than enough, just don't have access to this one. More into the call, the balancing out. Big cities are a huge problem. I love big cities though.
Every sensible house.
I love big cities. I absolutely have overexpanded. I have a lot of population, 1,600 population. Oh, now my money's going down. Missing, tutorial missing what? You can find the street tool here? What is happening? Okay. My production of everything is going... Yeah, it's down at 0 now. This happened in my last game, and I have no idea why. Why is the production of everything going down to 0? I thought the problem before was that I wasn't keeping an eye on my production of my food, and my food hit 0. And then the production for everything else hit 0. But this happened completely unconnected to me losing food. I'm losing food because I lost. Are the fire station, police, and hospitals all... everything is road-based now. Everything that's an AoE effect. Oh, wow. Wait, that's weird.
I can assure you, it is so neat and
So like our olive press here is road-based. That circle wasn't showing before. That, okay, don't, this is bugged right now. I don't know what's going on. This happened before too. But yeah, like our fire, like our wells, our fire stations, they're all road-based. It's not just an AoE; they have to be connected to roads, but also the connection is via road. Like if you see, I connect this road here, then that goes way out, way further because it was wrapping around. Yeah, I think our spawn's just bugged.
Sardine and I, we're both very small fish.
Like this is dropping to 0 now.
The wall's got my name on it.
Hmm.
I practiced.
There has to be some kind of... Because this is the second game this has happened to me. Where all of my production goes down to 0. For what seems like no reason. Like, this should never be 0-0. But also, if the game is designed in a way that... we're hitting some kind of crazy negative feedback loop where our city got so big and it needed so much workforce to produce its items that if the items fall off, your population drops and then your workforce drops and then you can't even there's like a compounding effect where your entire because your workforce drops, you can no longer produce the goods. meaning you can't drag yourself out of your resources dropping. They'll continue to drop faster and faster, and then the entire thing collapses. But this, again, went to 0 before we were even out of resources, so I don't know what happened. Seems like production-based buildings are still with a circle. It's not. They're all road-based. I don't know why the UI is doing the circle now. Need one. Okay, so I need one more tier 1 population, but I had enough. I had plenty, and it was a slight lower number, but like I have all my food. I have all my population here. Like the fashion goods just give income. So the reason this is dropping by an absurd number does not make sense. The fact that I'm producing 0 food does not make sense. But increasing my population is not going to fix it, because that's just going to increase the demand as well. Like it's there's a bug happening right now, or something, because the production should never be 0. Seems like if you end up a loop like that, the game should give you an ample warning you're getting to that point, or give you a defeat screen. Yeah, it's... But the thing is, I thought in my first game that I ignored my production long enough that I ran out, and then I couldn't dig myself out. This time I saw it. I watched it happen. I had production and everything. Some things were a little bit low, and then all of a sudden... they all dropped to 0, and then this number tanked. And this number and everything else. How do I increase workforce? Increase your population by building houses. I mean, but that's if this was a normal problem. Workforce is low, which will affect your production, right? Like, I can start spamming houses, but that's not going to fix my problem if my production is literally 0. You know? Like... Oh, especially if I can't build wood. If my production of wood is 0... Yeah. Oh, even the music stopped. Something's definitely bugged out. I don't know what's going on here. Like, building those houses didn't add any workforce. It's gonna increase demand, though. Alright. Oh, man. See... That's annoying. There are autosaves in this game. I haven't actually figured out how to actually load them. But... I'm trying to tell you that this circle did not exist. The game is currently bugged. I know you're saying like what you just saw, but no, that's not how that works. Everything is road-based and AoE effect. AoE determined by like how far it is via road. And then obviously if your roads go out every direction, you're gonna have a shape that looks like a circle. Or a combination of the two, like inside the circle and connected via road. But it's, what the heck? That number just went down. Or up. Oh my god, my production's coming back. What is going on? Like, this building's still bugged. Oh, you're out of lavender, so it's not it's the UI is showing you it's not affecting any buildings. So that is actually appropriate. The spinner is producing. My fisheries are now producing. What the heck?
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Okay. Interesting. You're buying goods here. There's also been quests that kind of bug out, which is fine. Like, I can't get this escort quest to start. Again, bugs are bugs. I'm pretty forgiving when it comes to bugs. Especially when, like, the core of the game looks really awesome, right?
Waiting for your decree!
Don't let my frustration right now discolor the game. The game is in a fantastic place. I really wish I could have figured out... I do need to figure out... I do have a problem, personally, of building my cities too big. To the point where all I end up doing is trying to resatisfy more and more of tier 1 and 2 goals, as opposed to like getting all the way up to 3 and then expanding. That is something that I do know I do. But I do actually want to show off a couple of things while we're here. Specifically things like paved roads. Paved roads are in the game. These take concrete, but those look freaking awesome, man. All right. These aren't even unlocked yet. All right. Well, I don't know what's going on right now. I'm kind of at the end of my evening for tonight, guys. I'll probably be streaming some more Anno117 here next week. Maybe we'll try this again in terms of messing around with it, but I might actually wait till like full release of the game. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll playtest some things on my own time. But I think we'll be ending the stream here, unfortunately. Did I ever get to the point where I can actually upgrade to tier 3? Oh my goodness, I did. Oh my goodness, we actually did over it here. Maybe we'll just ignore the capital. And we have our alderman. Oh, huge. So the alderman, being our tier 3 Celtic guy, he wants wine and roast beef. So it's funny that you'll have to get the wine from Latium, but the roast beef we can do here. And now that we have that, you should actually be able to go back and then re-upgrade some of your other buildings. Oh yeah, this is the part I really like. Oh crap, I didn't want to upgrade it like that. Okay, hang on. There we go. We have our Romano-Celtic, which is what I wanted to do. You can, of course, downgrade your buildings.
Two hearts, a cot. Why not?
No paradise, but
And then if you... Oh, man. Okay. So you actually have to click this individually. Upgrade things to means you want Celts here. Probably because that's what I had selected early on. But you can see now you have a little bit more of a Roman-style architecture in Albion. Now these guys are a tier 2 resident, but you can see we can get access to things like bread and sausages. You also have your Phonum and your Grammaticus specifically. You need a certain number of Mercators to get those. That is your tier 2 resident, but that is where you can have like your Roman style buildings as well as your Celtic style, and have a kind of like, you can have married settlements, you can have them separated, even divided literally by walls, which I think is really funny. But you can see once you get to tier 3 of one of them, you can go back for the tier 2 of the other that you didn't pick. Is this a preview build or the full? It is technically the full game. We are technically only allowed to show up to the tier or through the tier 3 resident per the NDA rules for the preview program. but it is. I mean, it is. I believe the full download of the game. I don't. It's basically like the tier 4 Resident really isn't ready to be shown off yet, so they're not trying to show it off. I haven't tested that. I would need to play around to see. But yeah, Mercators are now available. Romanize upgrade. So, but when you play in Albion, you get the choice, right? You get the choice of embracing the Roman tradition and going straight for the Romano-Celtics, or renouncing Rome and going for the Celtic resonance. But again, of course, you can do both. You could always do everything in an Anno game. Where you choose in the directions you go has a really big impact in your gameplay, especially if you're playing very briefly. But if you keep playing, you could still do everything. Hang on, my headphones just died. I really wanted to show off a lot more of tier 3 stuff. I'm kind of getting to that point in the night, and the game is also bugging, so I'm glad that I could show off at least that much. Yeah, this city is still... Yeah, this is... Okay. Ah, now Unrest has started. That's funny, dude. Oh, and the fire's over 1,000 now? Yeah, this game save is totally messed up. All right. So, okay. To be fair, there are problems with overexpanding, especially in that negative feedback loop that you're kind of seeing right now. You overexpand, you run thin on resources, then your labor force shortens, and the riots start, and then you just have this rapid collapse, and which is absolutely fantastic, by the way. I think it's hilarious. I do think it's really cool to have like a rapid civilization collapse like in a video game. There has to be, of course, a lot of warnings beforehand where you're like, hey, the game needs to kind of tell you before things get to that point. It shouldn't always be easy to dig yourself out a hole. It should be a hole that you know that you're digging, and if you ignore it, then it gets really bad. But overall, but yeah, if something just bugs out and all your production goes down to 0, then it's kind of tricky. Again, very I mean, bugs are bugs, and the game's not even fully released yet, so I'm pretty confident that they'll get that sorted out. And but what I've seen from Anno117 has been incredibly awesome. The fidelity is super high quality. The gameplay loops have been fun. I haven't really been able to speed run the game. Again, I'm the guy that kind of tries to do everything. So maybe my next time I play, I really should just pick like one item to try to complete, like one food item, one public resource, public service, like one fashion, and like try to go with it, and keeping my cities as slim as possible, and having also cities more specialized islands to keep the population small and trade around each of them a little more. And specifically having like the capital or wherever is building boats to be having the water god on your side, because you can build boats and get all that trading going. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end our stream here. This has been fun. I'll catch you guys all later. And yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, you should definitely go over to Twitch, where we'll be having a bunch of more regularly scheduled live streams. And if you're on Twitch, make sure you should check out YouTube. We'll be having a bunch of Civ content coming out soon, but also, of course, plenty of Anno117 content, maybe some casual live streams, then we Civ 7 multiplayer games coming out that we'll be organizing in our Discord. But overall, guys, thanks for being here. I gotta get ready for a camping trip tomorrow. And I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.